But in the
Yes.
meantime, before we head into our next corner for this call, I wanted to shift gears a little bit and talk about yourselves as leaders, since you're both not just engineers and product managers, but actually leading teams within Elevarm. So yeah, I wanted for you guys to share with our listeners like how you've had to mature yourself as leaders in your respective roles since joining or starting Elevarm.
Yeah, I think when you're perceived as a tech leader in an agriculture company, you need to make sure that people do not see you as the only tech guys, right? It's because tech is the foundation and the catalyst of the whole operational in our business, right? So you need to get your hands dirty in everything, including you need to understand the farming operation. You need to understand how the dealers or the buyers taking the supply from the farmers and then sourcing to the wet market, for example. You need to understand the end-to-end supply chains. You don't see things from your laptop only. You need to go to the lands. You need to talk to them. You need to empathize with what which you engage with them personally, so you really understand, right? What are the problems? What are the challenges, and how you can help address them? I always say to the team, right? The tech team is not just the app builders or problem solvers. We love to deal with problems. Any problem that you have, anything from operations, from agronomists, you can talk to us. Probably we're not the expert of being the science guy, agriculture and such, but we can still be a proxy of ideal solutions, right? We can aggregate resources, we can facilitate discussions in order to make scalable solutions. I would say being a tech leaders in agriculture, meaning you have to be king of the tech, but jack. No, if we talk about the cars, right? Jack of all trades, but king of some, I would say. So we need to be the jack of everything that was running in the company, not just the operations, the I would say the logistics, the science, the agronomic part, all things. We can advise better and we can engage better internally and also within the ecosystem.
Yeah.
I think that's
No, I really like the one-liners that you're dropping here. Not just to be the king of whatever expertise you're in, but also have a understanding of everything else that's happening operationally across the business. I think it's a important lesson, not just for agritech, but any business, for tech leaders in any business. Yeah, Febi, for yourself, anything to add? What for you has been the lesson in terms of how you've evolved as a leader so far?
For me, the key highlights that transitioning into a more specialized leader in terms of tech. Actually, my title was CTO of the company, but back in the day, I always found myself also doing consulting to Tokotani, visiting farmers, and also doing a lot of things, including finance, etc. But now that we have dedicated people doing their particular job, now it has been a transitioning period for me personally to evolve and mature as a leader since starting the company. So now I have to develop a necessary leadership and management skills to effectively guide the team's technical execution in terms of software engineering, while also maintaining the strategic vision for the business, right? And also my my evolution as leader started day one has been delegation, right? As I mentioned, because now we have specific people doing the kind of job, but now the job is more into the black magic of scaling the organization. How can we make sure that the people within our organization is communicating, the line of communication is clear, they know what they're doing, and now I was transitioning into. At that time, I was the player. Now maybe I was the captain, or in a couple of months, I'll be transitioning into the coach or maybe the owner of the club of the football, maybe someday. That's kind of thing that I'm juggling as of now, transitioning into different roles.
Yeah, no, I think that's something that, yeah, in a previous panel, I think Hendra from Faz also talked about. He used that, Hendra and Steve
Yeah.
also, yeah, they like to use that football analogy of transitioning
Yes.
from captain to like owner of the club.